How are we doing today? Hope we're all keeping well. Where are we today? Well, I'm in the Peak District National Park again. I finished work yesterday about 5 o'clock, that's Friday. Straight into Sheffield, caught the train to Edale. I'm sure many of you are familiar with Edale. For those that aren't, it's an absolutely fantastic place to base yourself if you want to go camping or hiking. There's literally hundreds of different walks you can do around this area. I pitched my tent up at Edale camping site. Now for me, I like a bit of comfort in my old age. There are two prerequisites that I've got when I'm camping. Nothing against wild campers, nothing at all. It's each to their own. Anyway, my two prerequisites. Firstly, it's got to have a toilet and shower block, and it's also got to be near somewhere where I can get something to eat in the morning and in an evening. I'm not into cooking my own food. Like I say, I like a bit of comfort. Preferably a pub. I do like a pint at the end of a nice day's hike. Anyway, Edale, yes. It's got a couple of pubs, a couple of cafes, a couple of campsites, some B&Bs and guest houses. It's got a train station. Superb links from Manchester and Sheffield if you want to catch the train there. There is also a large public car park. Now I did use the car park myself one day last year. Just be aware if you are coming by car, unless they've changed things, the pay machines are actually cash only. While I was there, a couple of people got caught out. They didn't have any cash on them, as is the norm for the last year. So obviously they couldn't park there. Anyway, as I say, I pitched my tent up at Edale, at the Edale campsite. And I had a little wander up to the old Nag's Head pub for some refreshment, shall we say, and sustenance. Very nice it was too. Now I've left Edale, and I'm sure a lot of you know that's the actual official start of the Pennine Way, or the end of the Pennine Way if you're doing it the other way around. I followed that path to a place called Upper Booth. I was going to turn left when you reach the road in Upper Booth. It's only a little small hamlet. But instead I've gone straight on. Most people, they turn right when they get to Upper Booth. As I say in another video a bit later on, that takes you up Jacob's Ladder and up onto Kinder Scout. I'm not doing that today. I've got other plans, as you shall see. Here we are at the Fieldhead campsite at Edale. This is the field I'm in. They've got several fields that you can actually pitch a tent in. It does have a toilet and shower block. Obviously the toilet's free, but be aware it is 20p for 2 minutes in the showers, I believe. Now people always want to know what equipment other people are using. I've got the Nature Hike Cloud Peak 2 tent. I'm not going to do an in-depth review. There are plenty of videos for you to look at if you want to see more. My only gripe with it is it's about 2.5 kilos with a footprint. I've just ordered a Nemo Hornet 2, which is only about 1.2 kilos, but it hasn't arrived yet. The backpack I'm using, it's the Osprey Rook 65. It's a lot cheaper than the higher end ones, but you do still get the same ventilation and adjustability in the back. So it's well worth a look at if you're looking for something like that. The sleeping bag I'm using, it's the Nature Hike CWZ 400 down sleeping bag. And we've got this Trekology pillow and the Trekology UL80 sleeping pad. Hopefully they'll give me a good night's sleep tonight and tomorrow night. Well, it's gone past 10 o'clock tonight. I've got a spooky tree overlooking my tent. I don't know if you can hear these birds in the background, but I think they're having some sort of Friday night party. Absolute nightmare they are. But there we go. Spooky. Morning. My plan today is to drop down there. I'm going to head up across up onto that ridge line. Just going to follow it all the way along until we get to the highest point that you can see in the distance. Then I'm going to drop down to the village of Hope and then to the village of Bradwell, where we'll be camping for tonight. It's a bit cloudy and hopefully we'll not get any rain. We'll see how we go. Well, we've just come down into the small hamlet called Upper Booth. Follow the path down and you come to a road. Now most people will turn right and head that way, but I'm heading left. I'm going that way. The reason most people turn right and head that way is to get up to Kinder Scout. You go up via a path called Jacob's Ladder. I'm sure many are aware, but for those that aren't, Kinder Scout was the site of a mass trespass back in the 1920s, I believe. At that time, all the moorland, or the vast majority of moorland and open countryside, was actually owned by wealthy landowners, and it was illegal for you to go walking on there. You were trespassing. Now, people in cities like Sheffield and Manchester and places like that decided enough's enough. We need to get out in the countryside as well. Yeah, several hundred people decided to go up there onto Kinder Scout in what they called a mass trespass. The police were involved, several people were arrested, but ultimately it led to the formation of all the footpaths and bridleways that we have in the country today, and the access that we get to them. So hats off to those people in the 20s. A lot of us wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today if it wasn't for them. Yeah, the bluebells are out in full bloom. Very nice. As you can probably tell with my breathing, we've got to go up here. The sun's just coming out, so it's going to get quite warm, I think. Yeah, some parts of this walk are a little bit muddy, as you can see. Well, I got to the top of this hill. Views up here are absolutely spectacular. As you can tell, I'm a little bit out of breath. You think, woohoo, I've made it. And then unfortunately, you see what's coming ahead. My God, who said hiking's fun? Well, I finally made it to the top of the hill. And you get some absolutely spectacular views around here. 360 degrees views. The hill itself is called Lord's Seat. Sorry, I don't know how you got that name. I do know that there have been Bronze Age barrows found up here. There's obviously a lot of history. Look around, you can see for miles and miles. It's a good line for a song, that. Might make some money out of it. It's a tad chilly up here, a bit of a wind blowing. As I say, well worth a climb up. Next hill conquered. This one's called Mamtor, which means Mother Hill, and as you can see, it's quite busy up here. That's where I've just come from. Again, you got fantastic views. I believe that there's been Bronze Age artifacts and possibly even Iron Age found up here, and that's the way that I'm heading. Okay, so this is the next hill conquered. Sorry about the breezy noise. Still quite busy up there, and then just following it round. Spectacular views up here, and then So this is my pitch up for tonight. The Eden Tree Caravan Park just outside the village of Bradwell. It's not really a camping place, but they will accept walking backpackers with a small tent. That's if you give them plenty of notice. It's bank holiday weekend, so obviously it's very busy and it is full. Probably not the best choice for me. All I've heard is kids screaming, dogs barking. Hopefully it'll quieten down a bit later on. But it is what it is. I've had a little walk down into the village of Bradwell. It's about a 10-minute walk away. I've had some refreshments there. There's about 3 or 4 pubs, a co-op, fish and chip shop. Not much else open at this time of night. As I say, it is what it is. As a last resort, all the other campsites in the area were fully booked up. Like I say, it's bank holiday weekend, restrictions have just been lifted. So hopefully we'll get a good night's sleep. Hello, good morning, how are you doing? You and your friend? All the little ones up there. Friendly folk round here. Oh my god, they've all come to see me. How are we all doing? Oh, I don't know what they're having here. Looks like they're trying to chew the way through the fence. Oh, very nice. Even more friendly faces this morning. Everybody's coming out to greet me. Well, it is a beautiful day, so why not? Hello, what's your matter? Got some more friendly faces. Just call me the animal whisperer. Oh, they're all wanting a piece of me this morning. How are we doing, ladies? Or gents? Not sure which. I think this big one here, he might be the gent. And they might be the ladies. No idea. Morning everyone. What a beautiful morning it is today. Unfortunately my little trip's over. I'm just heading from Bradwell down to a village called Bamford. There's a railway station there. I'll be catching the train back to Sheffield, picking the car up and back home. It's only a couple of miles, so I'm taking it nice and steady in this weather. Why not? Absolutely gorgeous this morning. I hope you've liked the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. And you may want to consider subscribing. I've got some more content coming in about 3 weeks' time. I'm going down to Cornwall, doing 7 nights on the southwest coast path from Newquay up to Bude. Really looking forward to that. Hopefully the weather's like it is today. Also in September I'm going up to Scotland. I'm going to be doing the West Island Way, doing 7 nights, 6 nights on the West Island Way and an extra night to go up Ben Nevis. Again, I'm looking forward to that. September time, weather-wise, who knows. Anyway, thanks everybody for checking in, watching the video. I'll see you soon.